Cryptocurrency halvings are where the amount of coins produced every block are cut in half, which means the amount of new coins per day is simply cut in half. My name is Vosk, you're on the Voskcoin YouTube channel. Today we're going to dig into some major cryptocurrency halvings, including Bitcoin among many others. This is very important information for cryptocurrency investors because historically, halvings have predated new all-time highs for many cryptocurrencies. Furthermore, if you are a cryptocurrency miner or you've been thinking about earning passive income that way, these halvings will cut potentially significantly into your ROI or return on investment projections because, well, it'll cut your mining profitability in half. So the coin that everybody is always thinking about, Bitcoin, halves in about 300 days from the time of recording this video. Bitcoin used to produce 50 Bitcoin per day. Now it's only producing 6.25. And after this halving, it'll go all the way down to 3 1/8. That's a massive decrease. Every day, $20 to $30 million in Bitcoin is mined. And well, that's going to literally cut that in half. There's also Bitcoin Cash. Whether you love it or hate it, it is going to have in about 300 days or 290 as well. This market cap is shown wrong. It shows 2.1 million, right? This shows 500 million. Please understand that that should be a B. Bitcoin Cash is worth over $2 billion from a market cap point of view, and Bitcoin is valued at over $500 billion. Crazy. Looking at the Bitcoin miner profitability, at the current Bitcoin price of 25.5 grand, coupled with the mining difficulty at 10 cents per kilowatt hour, it's actually pretty difficult to even have a Bitcoin miner breaking even right now. You have some of the latest generation miners. You're barely treading water. Obviously, if you have a better electricity rate, you'll be able to reap some more rewards from this. But yeah, a lot of these miners produced even within the last year are not profitable at a residential electricity rate. One of the most profitable miners out right now is the Bitmain Antminer K7. It mines Nervos network on the Eagle Song mining algorithm, and that profitability is going somewhere between $3 to $5 a day after you pay a 10 cent per kilowatt hour electricity bill. But what some people don't know is that there is a Nervos halving in just 5 months, which will cut the amount of CK bytes, which is the Nervos network coins that you're mining, in half, which again means that that profitability will be cut in half. There's another halving coming up over the next year, 286 days. And it's a coin I'm starting to take pretty serious. It's called Chia, XCH. And you mine this one actually with hard drives. We talked about the evergreen miners. They're a cool, fun plug and play option to earn easy passive income, all that stuff. User link below. Use code Voskcoin to save some coin. Right? You know, shameless plug on that. But you can see my evergreen miners are earning me over $4 a day. But what's even more interesting is that they're earning me 0.13 XCH per day projected right now. I think Chia will do more than a 10x in the next cryptocurrency bull run, or at least I hope so. So I'm looking at $4 a day. In the future, I think we're going to be looking at $40 a day in retrospect that I've been mining. My Chia miners are using less electricity than one graphics card. So this is a very easy operation to just kind of keep afloat. Other than the bigger expense to get the hard drives to get started. So you can buy the plug and play miners and do it that way with Evergreen, or you can plot your own and build your own Chia XCH farmers. Join the Voskcoin Discord server today to learn more about all that. But the fact remains, as I pursue building out an HDD, a mining farm and mining shed, I am a little concerned with the simple fact that these rewards are going to be cut in half in, again, less than a year. There is another major cryptocurrency that has a halving very soon, and that's going to be Litecoin. Litecoin and Dogecoin produce $1 to $2 million per day in new coins mined. Litecoin being halved will create a reduction in script mining profitability by $100,000 to $300,000 depending on the LTC Litecoin price. As you probably know, the market's been a little crazy last couple weeks, so I'm just going to put a little range on there. Litecoin has a $6 billion market cap and it's merge mined with Dogecoin. Litecoin is one of the older cryptocurrencies in the game. I think this is very interesting. It could very well help Litecoin finally hit a nice new all-time high in the next bull run. Over $1 million per day are mined with script ASIC miners, which are some of the more profitable miners you can buy right now. That over $1 million is produced with a Dogecoin, and these L7 miners, even after a recent dip in prices, are producing over $11 or $12 per day, even at a 10 cent per kilowatt hour electricity rate. This is very notable, especially because Dogecoin as it stands has an infinite supply. It'll just keep inflating. There's no halvings, there's no nothing. Just let the dog eat. And that Doge is looking chubby. If Voskcoin didn't have some incredible sponsors, well, then Voskcoin would not be a full-time operation employing 7 people. So thank you so much to Grape for keeping the lights on here at Voskcoin HQ. Grape is a new layer 1 cryptocurrency blockchain. So it's not some meme coin, none of that. No, platforms are always set to succeed if they can get the wheels turning. They boast that they're the only Web3 ecosystem for virtual worlds. And it's a layer 1 built around Web3, specifically building around gaming and the metaverse. If you're wondering if you're early, yes, very early. This is very early news because they still have their token sale going on right now. So if you want to grab some GRP and get 10% off your purchase, then use our link down in the video description below. But you're probably still wondering more of why. Forget Web3, don't collect 200 Bitcoin, skip go, because we're going straight to Web4. They call the core of Grape Vine, and in this Vine core, it's decentralized, it's supposed to be scalable, and it's supposed to have high bandwidth, utilizing an AI neural network engine, or as they simply call, MAN. They boast that they are quantum resistant, multi-platform non-custodial wallet, interoperable virtual assets, and NFT standard. Direct acrylic graph for unparalleled scalability with up to 700,000 transactions per second. Launchpad, NFT marketplace, native decentralized exchange, decentralized storage, native fiat on-ramp, easy to use web UI or user interface to launch dApps, and just a low barrier to network validation. So at a glance, there is a lot going on. But one thing that really stuck out to me was the Grape airdrop. Okay, so the Grape airdrop, you can still get in on this, and that's cool. And it's free. So I want to ask you, why would you not participate? So the Grape airdrop, you just have to have 0.01 ETH in your wallet. You need to follow them on Twitter, and you need to be a member in their Discord server. So this is all pretty easy to do. This is off guild.xyz, which you may be familiar with. They only have 6,000 followers. So I just want to emphasize again, like, this is early, and that's always cool, and that's exciting. One key note, though, when you're hunting that airdrop, make sure you go over to airdrop qualify, right? Make sure you qualify after passing the verification step. Who doesn't like a good airdrop? I know I sure do. And being early to projects is always the goal. Grape has a public team clearly listed on their website. And they even got some sweet merch. This is the roadmap, and I really just want to reiterate this one more time, is that the mainnet's not even live. The mainnet launch is targeting Q4 2023 alongside a fiat on-ramp. So that's the scoop. Click the links down below to learn more. Litecoin is not the cryptocurrency I'm the most bullish on, but I believe in Litecoin much more than I believe in our next guest here. And that's going to be Zcash. The Zcash halving, many of these calculators aren't even working right. There's some misinformation out there about a Zcash halving in 2023. No. So the halving will happen sometime in 2024, and the block reward for the ZEC coin will be reduced to basically 1.5 or 1.5625. Zcash has had a very weird distribution schedule. The 20% founders reward was only supposed to be for the first 2.1 million blocks. They had slow start mining. They have had a halving and all kinds of stuff. But they decided to keep the 20% reward after they said that they weren't going to be doing that any longer, even though they took 20% out of the highest block rewards possible. So 80% of the coins mined go to miners, 8% go to the major grants fund, 7% goes to the electric coin company, and 5% goes to the Zcash Foundation. Looking at the latest Zcash miner, which is really yet to hit the streets at a 10 cent per kilowatt hour electricity rate, this thing will make you about $1 a day. The Z15 Pro. I want to add a couple of these to my farm just to diversify a little bit, but it's not something I'm all that eager or bullish on, especially with that halving on the horizon and the very lackluster performance for Zcash. I mean, we look at it over the last year, it trends down. We look at the max, it trends down, right? And let's go like this, block that out. From the 2017 bull run, it never recovered. Not even a little bit. And if you think the fees will ever play a part when it comes to mining revenue for Zcash, well, then you'd be mistaken, because in the last 24 hours, only $100 of Zcash fees were created. In comparison, now with Bitcoin ordinal adoption, millions of dollars per day are being generated just using Bitcoin, which is pretty freaking cool. This calculator puts it at 533 days when we will see that Zcash halving. There is another Zcoin fork, Zcash fork, and that's going to be Horizen. I don't have anything good to say about Horizen. They are going to have a halving in 551 days, and Horizen is mined on the Equihash mining algorithm, the same mining algorithm as Zcash. So these are two halvings at about the same time that will massively impact the Z miner profitability. Most notably, right, the Z15 Pro. We'll probably see an even new model, better model over the next year with this, maybe. Time will tell. But right now, the Zcash market cap is about 250 million and the Zen market cap is about 100 million. So both of these coins don't even command $500 million of market cap, which, you know, has a heavy translation to just not a lot of profitable coin to mine there compared to USD. With these ASIC miners. You'll also notice most major cryptocurrencies are mined with ASIC miners. They're application-specific integrated circuit miners. I've said this a million times here on the channel. I hope you subscribe. They're custom computers, purpose-built machines that mine one specific, normally, cryptocurrency algorithm, right? Mining Bitcoin, SHA-256. Mining Litecoin, Dogecoin, the script mining algorithm. Mining Zcash, Equihash mining algorithm, and so forth. The only notable coin here in this list today that is not ASIC mined, which is one of the reasons I'm kind of rooting for it, is going to be Chia, which is farmed or mined with hard drives. So let's talk about this elephant in the room, this big boy, the KS3. We broke this down in a recent video, but these things are going to end up making 5, 10, 20, 30 bucks a day when they hit the streets, not $2,000. Just a couple of these we'll cut that down to $1,000 and $500. This is going to decrease crazy quick. And most people don't know this, but Kaspa has a really weird halving schedule compared to other cryptocurrencies. The KS3 by Bitmain, an Antminer, dedicated ASIC miner, mines the Kaspa coin, which has been producing a lot of dollars per day in coins mined. They have a lot of halvings. Here's a halving from 10 months ago. Here's another halving from 3 months ago. And here's an emission schedule. So what you see here is a halving basically every month. You look at 2023, you take an average of basically 500 million Kaspa are mined per day, about 500 million. Okay, so in just 1 year, that number will drop to about 250 million Kaspa mined per day. Okay, so total mine, total per month, Kas per second. You look at the dates, you break this down. This coin will basically experience a true halving, and say Bitcoin styling, where the block rewards are cut in half. about every year. This is crazy how much coin you can mine in the beginning with this, right? And even how much coin you can mine right now compared to the next year. These are receiving ASIC miners from some of the most notable companies very early in its lifestyle or life cycle. Kaspa miners, I'm going to tell you this right now, will burn so many people because they don't understand this. And Bitmain, it's not a company rich in morals, is going to take advantage of that. They're going to sell you these at really high prices, and they're going to make a lot of them. And then the block rewards will drop and drop and drop and drop. Oh, it's going to be a hell of a one to watch. Let's round this out with a coin that used to be called Dark Coin, and the SEC just labeled it a security. It's gonna be Dash. Spin Dash, just like Sonic. Bang! Stay focused on the video, okay? We're talking about Dash. It's cryptocurrency. It halves in a very smooth manner. Basically a 7.14% drop in emission pretty much every year is what's going on. You look at these charts, right? And it's dropping a percentage every year. This shows up to the 2022 estimate, a little bit of an older article, but you can see historically that it's based on block height, and at these certain block heights, the amount of Dash is reduced. So pretty much every year, the amount of coin is going to go down. Nothing crazy here, a lot more predictable, a lot less turbulent. Because 7.14% is a 1/14th reduction. There's even more cryptocurrencies than we talked about here today, but as this video eclipses 15 minutes, I thought it was a good point to round it out. We also hit on a lot of major players and some interesting offshoots from there, as well as addressing, major minor profitability there. Some coins that you may see not mentioned do not really even have a halving play in the equation. If you're looking to get into mining or even buying these cryptocurrencies or however you want to participate, head over to the Voskcoin Discord server or head over to the Voskcoin Talk forum, make a thread, share your thoughts, and everyone will chime in. And we have one of the coolest, most helpful, and smartest communities, not only in cryptocurrency, but the world. So I hope you stick around, and for no other reason than for our CHO, our Chief Halving Officer here at the Voskcoin YouTube channel, because every day she halves some trades. And then she halves them again, and she halves them again, until they basically disappear. It's going to be tails. Our Lord Commander, Voskcoin owner. And on that note, I'm going to head out. Thank you for watching. Please hit the thumbs up. Share the video. Come on. We're trying to make it to 1 million subscribers. We got a long way to go. Also, you playing D4 yet? What do you think?